Hi, welcome to the Chamael Corp. My name is Chris, and today we're going to talk about one of the most important aspects of not only finishing a Mandalorian build, but also 3D printing in general. It is, of course, sanding. So let's get into why it's important and how we're going to tackle sanding the helmet. Don't go away. Okay, so jumping right in. One of the most important pieces of finishing any 3D print is sanding it. With a 3D print, you have layer lines, and if you paint layer lines, the layer lines just become more visible. The print doesn't look good, it doesn't look professional, it doesn't look finished. So the sanding is really one of the most important things you can do with any 3D print, whether it's armor, whether it's a prop like a phaser or Han Solo's blaster or anything like that, right? So it's kind of important to take the time up front before you do anything else and get the print smooth. Now, in this video we're talking about the sanding and what we're doing to the helmet to get it ready for the next step. So using a mouse sander, I went through and I hit it with, was it an 80? Yeah. I hit it with an 80 grit. I hit it with a 120 grit. I hit it with a 220 or a 240. And on top of that, you have to do some hand sanding in between there because you really got to get all of the corners and the crevices and the places where the mouse sander can't get. And then after you get past that 240, you need to come in and you need to hit it with a 400. And I did that by hand because I didn't have any sanding pads with 400 grit on them. But why don't we walk through the process? I'll show you what I did, and then we'll close by showing you what the print looks like after we've hit it with that 400. So let's jump in and check that out. Okay, so we've seen the process. We know what it is we're doing. We know what it is we're trying to achieve. You didn't see footage of me hand sanding this thing with 400, but why don't we go ahead and take a look at what this looks like now. You can see we still have layer lines. There are layer lines that no amount of sanding is going to take care of, which leads us to our next step. The next step is filling, we call it filler, right? Whether you're using Bondo spot putty, whether you're using wood filler, I've seen that used. I've experimented with like the Quick Seal bathroom caulk, which I don't recommend it for one reason, and that is you can't get it wet after you apply it. But if you don't need to wet it down to clean off the print or anything like that, it is a viable option and it is cost effective. So in the next video, we're going to be going over the filling process, what we're using, how we're doing it, before we go again with the mouse sander. So please hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell notification down below so that when I do post new content, you get notified. I'd also love a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you're so inclined. And please hit the comment section. Tell me if there's a method you found that works better. Tell me if there is something that you think I'm missing, or if you have any questions. Hit the little comment section down below. Hit them up. Either myself or somebody watching will get back to you. Thank you for your time. We look forward to seeing you next time. And this is Chris. We are the Chamael Corp, and keep creating.